Hello, I'm with Joplin Regional Business Journal, and today we're going to discuss how you can make money using Domain Hunter Gatherer. The most affordable way to begin doing this would be to start with the premium version, Web 2.0 Hunter. This will help you find expired Web 2.0s which can be re-registered. Implementing this approach, you will be capable of obtaining these aged accounts for way cheap. After you make the 2.0s yours, you will recondition them, update all the graphics, fill out all of the appropriate data to make them appear legitimate, and include a link back to your website that you are trying to rank. You could also develop a vast network of these old Web 2.0 properties and use them for backlinking and promoting your money sites. Or you could even just sell these aged subdomains. Or possibly, you could offer a backlinking service in which people would buy links from your seasoned Web 2.0 properties. The higher ticket operation. You can utilize Domain Auction Hunter for scraping the more popular domain auction houses to find the best quality expiring domains. By employing this strategy, you'll be spending significantly more money. However, you will be picking up the best domains before they have a chance to expire. These domain names are more spendy because there is more competition. Not to mention, they will have a higher domain authority, trust flow, and more backlinks. Plus, many of the tools used for unearthing and examining these properties will exhibit the antiquated PR, or PageRank metric. PageRank is a no longer supported metric Google used to use to determine the worthiness of a domain. However, not everyone has gotten the memo. There are still individuals who still take the metric as if it were the word of God and are willing to spend unprecedented amounts of money on a PR3 or higher domain. I should probably mention that you can use Domain Auction Hunter for free should you choose this opportunity, and it is also included in the full professional version of the software. You can undoubtedly make money by scooping up these babies and then just flipping the URL with no site built on it for 2 to 3, even up to 10 times what you paid, depending on the domain. Imagine picking up a property for $65 and then selling it for $600. Or go ahead and build a website on the domain, drive some traffic to it, document the revenue, and then put it up for sale on a site like eBay or Flippa. Not to mention, you could also offer additional services to the buyer, propose SEO or traffic packages. Maybe you are good with web design or an article writer. You can estimate how much you should sell these properties for by multiplying the monthly income of the site by 10, or possibly even calculate the price somewhere around 2 to 3 years worth of revenue generated by the site. This is my personal favorite system. I fancy using Expired Domain Hunter, as it is the most cost-effective way of acquiring substantial quantities of aged domains with sound metrics for the low price of registration. There are no auction fees or anything of that nature. Merely go to your favorite registrar and purchase them for approximately $10 each. Adopting the Domain Hunter Gatherer Pro software makes accumulating the choicest expired domains nearly effortless and is absolutely worth the monthly charge associated with it. Should you want to continuously add high-quality aged domains to your arsenal and take your business to a higher plane of existence. Or, mayhaps, you don't require the addition of new domains all the time. Nonetheless, Domain Hunter Gatherer is an extraordinary investment even if you only desire to use it on an as-needed basis. Domain Hunter Gatherer's founder Jim Epton is entirely cool with that decision as well. However, once or twice per year he will offer an extraordinary discount, often on yearly or 6-month subscriptions. The professional version of Domain Hunter Gatherer introduces even more possibilities and is a marvelous tool for developing a sustainable business. You can scrape for expired domains using particular keywords or keyword phrases. It is even possible to upload a keyword list. Or you can hunt by crawling authority websites. A good way of doing this is by creating a seed list. To make this seed list, you will have to have a piece of software similar to Scrapebox and a really big list of keywords. Then you go scrape a highly trusted domain like Wiki or any other high authority website you desire links from. Once that has completed, you will possess a significant amount of URLs which can be uploaded to Expired Domain Hunter, Hunt from Website. This process will produce a list of expired domains which have backlinks coming directly from the authority's site. That kicks serious ass because these links are hard to acquire through conventional means. Now that the easy part is over, here's where the due diligence comes into play. This part's easy too, but just time-consuming. First, you need to filter the given results by whatever metrics you demand. I will usually begin by starting the filters to segregate the .coms, .nets, and .orgs, and then select domain authority of 10 or higher, Majestic Trust Flow of 10 or higher, and often even page authority of 10 or higher. Next, you will need to investigate the filtered results Domain Hunter Gatherer has yielded. To begin, I like to check the domain I want to examine over at GoDaddy, or any other registrar will work, and make sure it's still available. Then, I take the URL over to archive.org and take a pretty good look at what it used to be. That will help cut down on the time spent examining, because you will be able to see if the site was ever managed in a spammy way. Once you have determined that the domain looks clean, you will need to employ a service like Majestic or Ahrefs or Moz Open Site Explorer to examine the backlink profile of these domains. This part is crucial when evaluating the properties. A majority of the people will blow this part or entirely skip over it. So, show me the money, right? Okay. You have now manipulated your software and done careful study on all of your domains prior to acquiring. Now, you could scoop all these up for yourself, or you could even start selling lists of hand-picked expired domains. Don't worry about buying up all the domains if this is something that sounds like a good idea to you. Just make a list and sell them singly or as bundles. Although, make sure that your lists are kept fresh and don't repeatedly sell the same file over and over. This will piss off your customers when the domains are not available. Remember earlier when I mentioned that you could build a website, run some traffic, then turn it into profit? Using expired domains are perfect for that, as they are way affordable, already has some trust and authority, and with a little work can be very profitable. Plus, don't overlook offering any additional services you can provide to the buyer for an extra boost on your ROI. Maybe you would like to build a fleet of these websites, then sell off backlinks. Good quality links are always in demand. One more way to develop your income would be to buy up as many of these expired properties as you can handle and start building yourself a private blog network that you can publish to and backlink from to power up your personal and/or client website properties. So by now, you should be starting to understand how Domain Hunter Gatherer could plausibly fatten your wallet. Buy Domain Hunter Gatherer now. Get busy building a business you can be proud of. Keep in mind that this is not a get-rich scheme, but an actual business model that can be readily implemented for a reasonably small cost. With steady commitment on your part, expired domain mining could easily develop into a lucrative opportunity. Go now. Pick out the best Domain Hunter Gatherer package for your needs.